Welcome
Hello.
to another episode of LiNK On, your number one
Four
talk show with
weeks-
us here at
4
4 weeks in
running.
a row at LiNK Japan Careers. Hi, I'm Brian, your host.
Hey, I'm Michelle,
And I'm still Reese.
and
Yeah. Let's talk about things.
Okay.
Brian.
So first on our speed round today, the Shiri Castle file.
Shiri Castle fire, a bit of an update. They reckon it's caused by an electrical shortage in the circuiting, but that hasn't stopped people coming to the castle to support it, and it's looking great. It looks like they're going to raise money to rebuild it. It's going to be awesome, and looking forward to seeing the new building. Let's move on to the next one. Let's talk about this one from Japan today. Yokohama legal firm refuses to return passport to Filipino woman. This one I think is really interesting. Basically, the story goes that this company, Advanced Consul, is holding the passport of this Filipino lady and refusing it to give it to her, back to her. And if you read the article, it sort of hints at that there are other, foreign workers that are in the same situation. Now I go to their website, and basically it looks like this company seems to handle legal for immigration and business licenses. It looks like they've got some stuff with China and Vietnam. But the thing that I find alarming is if that's their business,
Why did they have the passport?
why are they taking a
They don't know
passport?
it's not
Yeah.
legal to hold someone's passport
No.
against their will.
It's
Not even their property; it's their government's property.
right.
Exactly.
And the thing is, because I was talking to you about this before, Brian. A lot of people are like, well, why doesn't she, the Filipino lady, just simply say her passport went missing at her embassy and get a new one issued? And we were talking about this hypothetically. It's probably not that easy, right?
Right. Well, in the case of a Filipino national, it's quite possible that they are under the Philippine Overseas Labor Organization, POLO, and they have what is an OIC, an Overseas
Employment.
Employment Certificate. And if that is linked to the company that they're working for, and if they change their company, it requires a lot of procedures with POLO, and so they could fall into double jeopardy, where not only is their visa, which is dependent on the work with the Japanese government, their status as an overseas Filipino worker is also dependent on the registration with the Filipino government. So they find themselves in a position where the visa is at risk with Japan, and their status as a Filipino overseas worker is in jeopardy with the Filipino government, and then their only recourse would be a return to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Which is not what they want. They want
No.
to continue to work in Japan at the new job that they found.
Right.
Right?
Check. If you guys want, you can view the article on the Japan Today site. But dodge these guys. They look really sus. To have people saying that they're holding their passports. Why would you want immigration advice with them? That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Let's move on to another one.
Okay, next one. Also, you saw this on Japan Today's Shinjuku Golden Guy was trashed by rugby fans. They're very small bars, and it seemed like somebody knocked over an air conditioner unit, and then kind of pandemonium happened after that. Also, we saw here mobile phone giant SoftBank has announced that they're in the red. Well, I'm a SoftBank customer, and my bills are higher than ever. So I don't see how they have problems with their cash flow, because they're taking plenty of cash from me, and they're taking plenty of cash from other people I know.
Yeah.
That's quite shocking, actually.
Yeah, how can they be 115
Was it billion?
billion
I
yen
want to know.
Yeah.
in the red? I mean, they're a giant company. They should know this stuff, right? So let's move on. I'd like to talk now about upcoming events at LiNK Japan Careers. Okay, we have announced a series of new events on our Facebook events page, which you can find at www.facebook.com/linkjapanjobs, and linkjapanjobs facebook.com is our page, and click on the events tab, which is on the left side column under jobs. There's home, jobs, events. Click on events, and you go over and see that we have a lot of events listed now. We have one coming up next week on the 13th here in our office in Tokyo, and one later this month on the 27th in Yokohama. We are running events for Interact.
Yeah.
And these are Interact job information and interview seminars. The one on the 13th is an information seminar, so you're welcome to come and get information about the job. From then, from the 27th onward, we'll be running interview seminars where you can come, have your interview, get set up, and then secure a position in spring.
Most likely
in
2020 spring.
In spring, right? And so we'll be running those all the way through next March, probably.
Yeah,
Late February to March.
Yeah.
Right, we'll be running those. We also have a few interesting ones in here. We have them in Chiba.
Yep.
On the 30th of November, in Osaka, December 14, Nagoya, January 18, Ibaraki on the 18th January.
That's actually the 19th, guys. Ibaraki 19th. Sorry.
Okay, it changed, sorry. We'll be at the Jet Career Fair in Osaka also on the 19th.
That's for jets.
That's in Osaka for jets.
For jets.
For jets. We have them coming up again in Tokyo in January 4 times. February a couple times, Nagoya again on February 8th, and this is where we posted up to February 8th.
Yeah.
We'll have a couple more. We'll have another Jet Career Fair in Tokyo.
Yeah, there's one in Tokyo, and I think one in Fukuoka as well.
Richard Kamenek will be there, definitely. So go to our page, go to our Facebook page, sign up. Sign up on the form. There's a ticket.
Yep.
Ticket link. Click the ticket link. It'll take you to the form. Fill out the form, and you're in. In the interim between that, you'll need to go and make an application. But we will send you all the instructions about how to do that.
Yes. Yes.
Right.
Good information.
So don't miss our events coming up. There's going to be a lot of them, and this is your chance to get an in-person interview. Meet our recruiters, ask any questions that you have.
You might even meet Michelle.
Yeah, you might have Michelle, right? That'd be cool. Or me, or Reese.
Or me, you know.
Okay, those are upcoming events. Next to our open positions.
Yes.
Okay, you can check our open positions at our webpage, linkjapancareers.net. And go up to the top, and it's Find Jobs. Click on that.
We've got a couple of new ones.
We have a couple new ones. Go ahead, Reese.
All right, guys, we've got a couple of new jobs. I'm going to tell you about them. Basically, we've got two new ones. We've got a metal worker and welder. Now, this one's pretty cool if you like working with your hands. It's for more of like a family-based company, mostly in the Tokyo area, although there are some sites in Saitama. The company's based in Saitama. You know, basically, yeah, if you're passionate, you like working with your hands, you're happy doing a good day's work, you know, this is the job for you. You know, very easy requirements. It's a great entry-level job. You do need to have a standard driver's license, but automatic transmission's okay. And speaking everyday conversational Japanese is fine. You don't need to read or write. It's just speaking. So really good if you know, like working with your hands and you just want to be involved in something that's instantly satisfying.
If you like metal.
If you like metal.
If you like metal.
Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Who doesn't like metal?
Right?
And the other one is we have another IT position, this time for a development engineer. You know, locations all over the place. You can specify your location: Tokyo, Yokohama, Osaka, Fukuoka, Hiroshima, or Okayama. You need to have, you know, the development experience in, you know, C#, C++, PHP, all those types of things. But the interesting thing about this one, guys, is this particular company, you know, has a good relationship with the, you know, Burmese community. So if you are, you know, from Myanmar and, you know, you have a little bit of an IT background, you probably will get extra points on this one because they really want to, you know, build that relationship with the Burmese, you know, community. So yeah, if you
So it'd also be good if you have lived in Burma or done overseas development from your country there. It would also be really good.
So it's a bit of an interesting, unique one, but if you know that sounds like you, apply now because you're going to be received very, very favorably. So they're my two new jobs. Let's go over to Michelle. Michelle,
It's time for Michelle's Corner.
Michelle's
Go,
Corner.
Michelle.
Hey, so one of the most popular questions that I get from candidates is, so what can I do to increase my chances of getting a job in Japan? So you could be watching from overseas or from here in Japan. One important thing I would say is work on your Japanese. And I know the most popular excuse that people have is, well, I don't have money to go to Japanese school, but honestly, if you really want to work on your Japanese, you don't need to necessarily go to a Japanese school. How I learned how to read Hiragana and Katakana, not that I'm saying my Japanese is good, it's not good, but how I learned the foundation is honestly through YouTube. There's so many good YouTube videos you can watch to start off from the very basic and even intermediate level kind of videos that can assist with lessons and materials you can use to practice. There are free apps that you can try as well. But yeah, that would be honestly so much beneficial to you. And because candidates sometimes here in Japan, they get stuck as well just doing English teaching, but they actually have a strong IT background or engineering background or other types of educational backgrounds, and they really want to go into those industries. But I won't lie to you, it's quite difficult to enter if you do not have some good level Japanese ability. Yeah. So I would say honestly, any time that you have that's free, please work on your Japanese and make sure it improves, because that would definitely make the biggest difference in your application.
Yeah, I agree. And to add on what Michelle's saying about YouTube and Japanese, guys, there's hours of videos.
Right.
I'm going for the N1, the JLPT N1 this year, and one of the things I noticed on YouTube is literally hours of course material for free on the JLPTs. So, and that also crosses over into conversational Japanese. Literally channels are devoted to this. We also have an article on our page if you want to read that to get some more Japanese resources.
It's in the blog.
It's in the blog.
Japanese language learning and job search.
There, with a name like that, you know what you're looking for.
Gives you some 5 resources that you can get and use in your phone.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's good. We're nursing a lot of our guys. You guys tend to use mobile, so, that will probably work well with your lifestyle. The other thing I'd add to, Michelle, is if you're in a community, sometimes not a lot, but a few of the retired people in the community might do volunteer Japanese lessons.
Exactly.
So that might be something you want to look at it too. It's usually, at least in Yokohama, it tends to be on a Saturday, but, that can be a great way of meeting people and getting involved and learning Japanese in a very affordable manner. I agree 100% with what you're saying, Michelle.
Definitely.
We also have a Japanese language teacher here on our staff. And so if you apply with us for a position and are not so confident in some specific Japanese skills that you might need, for example, what to say in an interview or something like that, please let us know. And we can arrange for a call or some emails, or we can have our Japanese teacher custom make a quick cheat sheet for you.
Yeah.
That's one of the benefits that you get when you're working with LiNK Japan Careers.
Definitely. Because sometimes candidates as well ask me what the benefit of working with us is, and why not go directly to the clients. The thing with us is we will definitely help you as much as possible to make your application look way better than all the other candidates, because we interact with the clients and we know exactly what they're looking for. So it is our job to package you the best way possible and make sure that you ace the interview and get the job.
Yeah,
that's right. So we've got Michelle's Corner. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks
Welcome.
for that.
Thanks for
Sure.
And so we're at the end of our time today. Thank you for joining us. And remember to visit our site, www.linkjapancareers.net, and also hit the like button down below, register, subscribe to our site, hit the notification bell, visit us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, and YouTube.
Yes.
Right?
Sometimes LinkedIn.
Sometimes LinkedIn. If you have any questions, come to our page, use our contact form, or use our chat bot and drop us a message. It'll all come to Reese or myself, and we'll check it out for you and get back to you. Right? So until next week,
Yes.
have a good one.
Yeah.
Take care.
Take
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.